Okay, hello everybody, my name's James, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my second ever video. Now I wanted to have a little bit of fun today, do something a bit daft. Today I am ranking the Queen's Beasts coins, that's right, from number 1 to 10 and including this completer coin. I've set up a ranking system. We've got 6 tiers. Junk 50%, Sterling, Britannia 999 and 4 9s. Okay, now okay, I'm going to give a trigger warning for this ranking system. I know that somebody's going to point out that junk does not necessarily mean that it's worse than certainly these three, but it's a fun term, right? It's a bit of a laugh. Okay. Apologies if you can hear dogs panting loudly in the background. They've been storming around and now they're tired. Okay, let's get this moving. Number 1, our first Queen's Beast. What's this? This is the White Horse of Hanover, I think. What do I think about this? Well, the horse has a strong muscle game going on. That I'll say. But I would argue that it has a bit of a kind of Scooby-Doo posture. And I'm not sure this expression, it doesn't really say proud and noble. It says, you know, slightly petrified. What's more, in a world of fantasy animals where we have griffins and dragons, you know, a horse is a regular animal, let's be honest. I hate to say it. This is junk. Okay, what's next? The Greyhound. The Greyhound of Richmond. Well, I have to say, first of all, if this was the Rescue Greyhound of Richmond, then it would automatically be going to the top tier. If you rescue dogs, then thank you very much. You are appreciated. But as it is, let's be honest, if I wanted to see a Greyhound, I would go to the park. It doesn't really cut the mustard for me. There's nothing especially interesting about this. It's a dog. I can't put a dog in junk. I'm a dog guy. I've got dogs. I love dogs. I'll put this at 50%. Okay, what's this? The White Lion. The White Lion of Mortimer. Like the horse, it's got a strong muscle game going on. Look, we've got these rippling, bulging biceps and triceps and pectorals and abs. But here's the thing about this. It looks a bit kind of cartoony, and the White Lion of Mortimer, that does sound like the name of a pub. I can't tell a lie. In fact, this lion kind of looks like he's holding a pint. This could almost be the sign on a pub. You know what? I'm sorry, what's his name? James, JC. Jodie Clark. I'm sorry, Jodie Clark. That's going in junk. It's not one of your greatest efforts. What's next? This is... Can I see this up close? The Griffin of Edward. Let's get a big one. The Griffin of Edward. For a fantasy creature, this looks relatively unremarkable. I suppose it has something of a noble posture, gazing off into the distance. But for a fantasy creature, I don't think Jodie Clark's bringing his A game here. It's just terribly unremarkable. It's not junk. And it is a fantasy creature, let's be honest. How often did you see a griffin? I'm going to put this as sterling. Yeah, sure. It does the job. Gets the job done. Next we have the unicorn. The Unicorn of Scotland. Oh. I don't like this expression. What's this? What's this mouth? Also, and I've thought this for a long time. Why can't the unicorn wear this crown on its head? What's this unicorn? What's this crown round the neck all about? I don't really like this very much. I like unicorns. It's a cool fantasy animal. I play Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not a great unicorn. I'm sorry, Jodie Clark. Is it junk? It's kind of junk. You know what? I can't put a unicorn as junk. 50%. Now the Yale. Oof. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. A creature straight out of legend. I love the spots all over this. I love the pose. I love the expression. I love the thick, aggressive eyebrow. I love the ibex horns. I like these fangs protruding from its mouth. Oh yes. Jodie Clark is clearly more at home with the fantasy animals. The Yale of Beaufort. What is this going to be? I'm tempted to put this as pure because I really do appreciate this design. It's a real beauty. Let's put it as pure for now. Okay, now we have the Lion of England. Unfortunately, I've got a slightly blurry JPEG for this. I'm sorry, but this is a cool lion, much better than the other one. You know, this is an aggressive posture. It's wearing a crown. How often do you see a lion wearing a crown? In fact, now I think about it, if you live in this country, in the UK, you probably see one every time you open a jar of jam, when you see that little by royal appointment thing. But nevertheless, it's a cool lion, and its domain is the entire of England, unlike the other lion. However, it's not up there with the Yale of Beaufort. I'm going to put this as 999 fine. Okay. The Falcon, is it? The Falcon of the Plantagenets. Not super attractive. Not a super beautiful design, I have to say. And it's a fairly ordinary animal. I'm not sure about the shield either. What's this? It looks like an oil drum with some kind of cord attached to it. The only cool thing about this for me is the fact that it represents the Plantagenets, and you know, the coolest of which is of course Richard III, Shakespeare's most interesting king. Where would this go? I mean, I don't think it's rubbish. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be fair if I put it higher. I'm going to put this at 50%. Or is it junk? I mean, how interesting can you make a Falcon? More interesting. It's junk. It's junk. I'm sorry, Jodie Clark. I'm not being kind here. Okay, but that's about to change because we're about to the Dragon of Wales is about to drop. Oh yes. Oh yes, that's more like it. That is more like. Once again at home with the fantasy creatures. This is a masterwork. This is a masterwork. The expression, the depth of the image, it really feels three-dimensional. The way this tail swizzles around across different fields. I would even be tempted to get this in. I only have a couple of these, and the ones I have are in bullion. But this is one I would be tempted to get in proof just to enjoy this remarkable design. In fact, you know what? Not only is this pure, but I'm going to move these down because this is really in a league of its own. So I think it kind of bumps these two down a bit by default. What's this? The bull of Clarence. The black bull of Clarence. Okay, so again, the bull is a farmyard animal, not super exciting, but I do like this. I do like this expression. It's kind of a mixture of disgust and disdain. It's like a bull who asked for 3 sugars in his Earl Grey and only got 2. I say, what do you call this? What do you call this? Earl Grey? Tastes more like Darjeeling. Yeah, for a bull, it's not bad. I would rank this as sterling. It does what it says on the tin. Finally, we have the completer coin. So when this came out, I thought it was pretty cool. I did get one. I got one in. I got the Cooper nickel. I'm still waiting for the bullion. but I didn't like it enough to get the proof. You know what? I mean, it's an interesting coin, but as a piece of artwork, it's just a repetition. I mean, I could make this on Photoshop, let's be honest. There's no new artwork here. And what? It's a completer coin. What does it complete? It completes the 10 things you've already completed. I don't know. I don't want to diss this coin because I know a lot of people love it. I don't want to drop hate. I don't want to be a hater, but it kind of feels like junk. Kind of feels like junk. I mean, it's just not. There's not new artwork. It's just a Photoshop collection of the others. I want to be nicer, and you know what? Let's put it at 50% because it is cool to have them all together, and the way their paws and hooves are kind of leaning over. What's interesting is the scale has been changed, so the Falcon is now the same size as the bull, which is the same size as the dragon and the lion and the world's biggest greyhound. Yeah, it is kind of junk. Don't at me, please, because you know, if you like this coin, you like this coin. It's a cool coin, but as a standalone piece of artwork, it's kind of junk. Okay, right. So that's my review of the Queen's Beast. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a little bit of fun. It's a great series, and I hope to see you all on the next video. Cheerio. Bye bye.